I'm with the right folks. I like big ticket, not just for the sheer sake that you make more money per sale. And by the way, you may not know this, but it takes the same kind of effort to sell a $100 product as it does to sell a $3,500 product. It really does. It takes the same numbers, the same effort, everything to sell the bigger ticket product for the lower ticket product. On the other end, when you sell a lower ticket product, you actually have more customer support, more customer service, and more babysitting. When you sell a higher end item, you actually deal with a higher quality prospect that's much easier to work with, and it's just a blessing that you make more income. But you want to focus on big ticket, and I'll talk about another reason for that in the next step, but you want to focus on big ticket. Picks and shovels. What do I mean by picks and shovels? It is 300 to 400% easier to sell a tool to help somebody build their existing business than it is to go out there and compete with somebody and say your business is better than theirs, they should drop the one they're doing, and they should do yours. In other words, you're insulting them. So I try to focus on big-ticket programs that are picks and shovels, like when the Gold Rush days. The guys that made all the money in the Gold Rush days were selling the picks and shovels to the guys panning for the gold and digging for the gold. The bottom line is here, in the biz-op industry, you can make more money with big-ticket programs selling picks and shovels that pay a minimum of 80% commissions. And I'm going to sum this up in a little bit. I just want to give you the formula why this works. So I want you to think your belief. I want you to think big-ticket items, picks and shovels, and making at least 80%. Now, why do I say 80%? And by the way, the program you're going to hear about tonight with Real Products pays out 100%. And when you hear about this program and what we have to offer, you're going to be blown away. Because, again, this offer has never been, I've never seen this offer mentioned anywhere that I've ever worked before, or any program I've ever represented, nor have I done it in the companies that I've owned. So it's going to blow you away. But the bottom line is you want to be paid enough that it's going to be, you're going to be profitable from day one from the first sale. So we've got big ticket, picks and shovels, pay out at least 80%. So I would focus on that. Number two is GPI. What does GPI stand for on that formula? On point number 3, get paid immediately. You know, it used to be that you would get involved with the programs and base your income and based on the money you can make with that program, based on whether or not somebody would participate in that program on a monthly basis. A perfect example would be a network marketing opportunity. You get involved with a network marketing opportunity, and if you're going out there doing any smart marketing, I'm not talking about marketing where you go out there and beat up your family, friends, relatives, and neighbors. That just makes you a member of the NFL club, and that's not National Football League. That's no friends left. I don't like that kind of marketing. I call that dysfunctional marketing 101. I like to focus on good, sound, direct response marketing. But let's just say you're in a network marketing company, and you go out there and market that opportunity. And let's say for every $100 you're out there marketing, maybe you're mailing out postcards, maybe you're doing whatever direct response marketing you're doing, running ads or whatnot, and it costs you $50 to generate a conversion. So for every $50 you spend in direct response marketing, you bring somebody in the business, and when they order the product or whatever, you break even at $50. Now, you're banking your profit on that they're going to reorder on an auto ship, let's say, on a monthly basis. So you're banking your profit on if they reorder the second, and third, and fourth month, I'll be profitable. Or maybe you bring that person in and you're actually upside down with your direct response marketing. Maybe you spend $75 to get somebody to convert. They get involved, they buy the product, you make $25, and you're hoping by the second, third, or fourth month that they reorder on their auto ship, now you're profitable. I will say in today's day and age, stay away from that business model. It doesn't work right now. It might work later. Today, it doesn't work. For the first time ever in the history of network marketing in a recessionary time, which is typically when network marketing booms, auto ships have dropped below 90 days. So you can't base your income projection based on whether or not someone's going to continue ordering month after month after month because it doesn't happen right now. You need to get paid immediately right now. And as far as passive residual income, here's what I say. Give me all the money now, and I'll figure out how to invest it and create my own passive residual income. Because you don't want to fall into compensation plans that it's all based on many, many months of someone being active for you to make any kind of commission. If someone's going to say, you know, Rod, if you get involved with this business and you're going to make $100 per month on this person every time they order, you know, $500 worth of product on a monthly basis, and over the course of a year you're going to make $1,200, I'll give you that. Or how about, Rod, I'll give you $1,200 right now. I'm going to take the $1,200 right now because I'm going to get a chance to take that money and invest it my own way and make my own passive residual income. Because getting the $1,200 over the course of a year, that may not happen. And quite frankly, today, it probably won't happen. So focus on programs that not only are picks and shovels to help the industry, help people that are currently in whatever program they're working, Also focus on programs that are big ticket, and focus on programs that are paying out 80% plus on every sale. But even more than that, focus on a program that will pay you immediately and not mess with your money. And that's what I would choose to do in this day and age, is get paid right up front, get paid big commissions right up front, and don't have that income trickle out to you over a matter of months. So that's a component and part of the formula as well. The next part of the formula is EMTBOB. EMTBOB. What does that stand for? It stands for Effective Marketing to Biz Op Buyers. Boy, I hope if you don't get anything off this call, you get this. Effective Marketing to Biz Op Buyers. This is where everybody falls down in this industry. Let me ask you, if you're going to go out there and start a real estate agency in your community, would you not go out there and recruit some of the best real estate agents in your community to start that? If you were going to go out there and start, let's say, an insurance agency in your community, wouldn't you go out there and try to recruit other successful insurance agencies in your community? Of course you would. Somehow in the biz op industry, we get this backwards. We get involved with the biz op industry. We go out there and buy a bunch of crummy leads that are biz op seekers and tire kickers, and then we go out there and try to build a business amongst folks that have never even been in the business. That's a mistake. You'll wind up wasting a lot of time and effort and money trying to go out there and bring in people that have never been in the business. You know, here's a little bit of a nasty secret about the biz op industry. And you probably need to know this, because if you know this, you understand what I'm about to say. You know, 90% of the folks that are in a biz op, 90% of them after 90 days are not making any money. It's a sad reality of the industry. But one thing for sure about those folks is you don't have to train them or teach them that they need a biz op. They already know they need a home-based business. They already know they need to be working a biz op. So that hurdle's already been tackled. You don't have to explain to them that they need to invest their money into starting a biz op, because they already have done that. They show a history of doing that. And chances are, if they do have a little bit of success, they probably have already developed some skill sets that are going to help them into the next opportunity. The bottom line is, usually they're already prepared for the right opportunity. Along you come with your offer, which is probably, in this case, it definitely would be better than anything they're working, but you're dealing with a person that's already going to help you launch your business. See, over the last 19 years, one of the biggest reasons I've succeeded and built groups of over 100,000 people in 3 different companies is because I focus on people that already know what to do. I will encourage you to do the same. Now, I can hear your next question is, okay, well, how do I find those? Well, we're going to show you how to find those, because there are some great ways to find people that are already currently in businesses, and when they see your offer, they're going to be all over it, and they're going to be gladly paying you to be part of this business. There are ways of doing that. I would say all your marketing that you ever do from this point forward, if it's not laser targeted right into another business opportunity owner, then throw it aside. Don't do it. Only focus on marketing techniques that will allow you to go out there and reach out to people that are already currently in a business. The other reason I do that is I'm not trying to put down or insult the business they're working. Most of these folks know that they need multiple streams of income anyhow, so they can continue doing what they're doing and then entertain, get involved in what we're doing as well. That happens with me all the time. The bottom line is I want to work with other biz op buyers because, number one, they already know they should have a home-based business. Number two, chances are they already know a little bit of what to do, but most importantly, number three is they've already shown history of it. They like what they see. They have the wherewithal to pay for it, and you want to focus there as well. And then the next step to the formula is DOTFSS. DOTFSS. What does that stand for? It stands for Do One Thing Filtering Sales System. Do one thing. What do I mean by do one thing? You know, a lot of folks spend a lot of time building their business doing what I call busy work. They're kind of confusing activity with results. They're actually not doing things that will actually build their business. I say do one thing. What is that one thing? It's just flat-out marketing. That's all you should ever be doing is marketing. If you're taking time to explain your opportunity to people, you're wasting time. There's automated methods to do that. If you're taking time to explain your products, you're wasting time. There's automated methods to doing that. If you're taking time to explain to people all the reasons why they should be in a home-based business or where the economy is or anything like that, you're wasting time doing all that stuff. All you should be focused on is marketing and finding people to hear your message. That's it. And then that's where the filtering sales system comes into play. If you go out there and generate leads, you don't generate a lead and then you call people back and present the whole business. You don't do that at all. I don't do that. I always find a program I want to represent, and then I build a system that's going to tell the story for me. I'm going to leverage that so people will hear the story, such as what people are doing right now on this call, and when they hear the story, then they can get back to me. That's the filtering sales system. So I do one thing. I spend my time finding prospects. marketing to the prospects, and then getting them to the automated sales presentation. In this case, it's a simple thing where we generate a lead. The lead gets generated by going to the Secret Formula branded website that you'll have and other people have. They go to that website, they opt in for the call, they get on this call, and then